Before we get started, hitwithwrench.com is stocking for 1 month only our 3 favorite alternative Xmas sweater designs. This includes one that I've come to know as Hipster Robot, a new edition I'm calling T-Rexmas, and the classic blue and yellow ducky design. They're available only 1 month this year, and you have to order soon if you want to get them before Christmas. So if, like me, you love the Christmas holidays, but you want to be a little bit different, head over to hitwithwrench.com. There'll be a link in the description. So the other day I posted a video called I Hate Your Dog. And admittedly, yes, I did choose a pretty provocative title because I thought it would grab some attention. I was going to call it I Don't Like Your Dog, which is what I say in the video, but it just didn't have the same ring to it. Granted, I haven't been funny for a while, but I am a comedian and I presented a bunch of stuff that I believe in a deliberately enthusiastic, slightly aggressive, but hopefully entertaining way. And wow. Animal lovers can be mean. A kind of mean, vitriolic, horrible comment section that I've actually managed to avoid most of my time making videos. Long story short, I'm the new Hitler. I approve of war and genocide. I love testing on animals, and I'm deeply, deeply sad about something. This surprised me, okay? This was a surprise. But what surprised me more was how much it actually affected me. I am a 10-year, yes! 10-year veteran of YouTube. I should know better than to care about this stuff. I didn't break down and live in the shadows for a week, but I did pore over every negative comment and rewatch the video several times. I questioned myself. Did I word things correctly? Was it not clear enough? And then I stopped and I asked, why am I questioning? When I was really young, growing up in Walthamstow, I had friends. We were 5 to 7 years old. We did what 5 to 7-year-olds do. We ran around, we fell over, we kicked balls, we whispered what we thought were dirty words in each other's ears and then giggled about it. Then my family moved from London to Feltwell, a tiny little village in Norfolk. And from the age of 8 to 13, like right in the middle of that developmental phase when you're forming memories and experiences and complexes that will haunt you for the rest of your life, I didn't really have any friends. I wasn't really bullied, which I'm thankful for, but I didn't really have any friends. At least, not more than skin-deep ones. For the most part, I felt like I was on the outside, that there was this smarter, cooler, higher echelon of kids that I wasn't a part of, even though I had a Hercules lunchbox. That foundation that you lay in those years follows you into adulthood. And it's the reason that even now, as the relatively good-looking, intelligent, motivated, confident person that I am, every now and then, I still feel like a loser. I can roll up to an event, a party, a convention, and know that I'm great. Know that I'm successful. Maybe even one of the most great and successful people in the room. But there will be that little part of me, that tiny Bing who came home crying from school, that teenage Bing who was goofier and weirder than everyone else because it gave him an identity, that adolescent Bing who struggled to draw and take photos and shoot videos because it seemed to come so naturally to everyone around him, that part who just wants the cool, popular kids to notice him. Okay, so that's all interesting enough, and I'm being honest and I'm opening up and stuff, but I've just described a very common thing that people feel. That's not worth your time. So here's what I propose, not a psychologist. That stuff, those feelings, they're not really who I am anymore. I need to smush all that old stuff down and replace it with new stuff. Destroy, burn, hack apart those foundations, if you will, and replace them with new ones. Not a psychologist. So what makes childhood different from the rest of your life? Apart from all those developmental chemicals in your brain and learning things for the first time and seeing everything from a lower angle, you have a lot more time on your hands. You also, unless you're a child accountant or Doogie Howser, don't have as much of a schedule or as many responsibilities. If you were like me, you probably had a favorite tape or DVD that you just watched again and again, and when it got to the end, you would start it again until you knew it off by heart. And you probably still do, but those things you love as an adult, you don't, because you probably only watch them once or twice. And childhood is really colorful. Have you been to a primary school? There are so many colors. So here's the plan, not a psychologist. I'm gonna pick some things that I love as an adult. Transparent, Broken Age, Health's first album, Get Color, and I'm just gonna consume them round and round and round. When I finish the series, I'm gonna start it again. When I finish a game, I'm gonna play it again. And in between playthroughs, I'm gonna stare at a wall that I've covered in different brightly colored card for an hour and then jump on a trampoline a few times. And I think if I can commit to this regimen for 2 to 3 years, I can reset my brain and become a completely different person with a whole new repertoire of nostalgic connections and developmental experiences, and I can be confident all the time, and the cool kids will like me.